Alright, so many of you may be aware of this, but I don't think people fully understand the ramifications of this. So Alex Jones and Infowars.com has been banned off of YouTube, off of Facebook, Twitter, and Apple. All within 12 hours of each other. You talk about collusion. The hypocrisy of the left knows no bounds. They have no shame. They are the scum of the earth, quite frankly. And that is the mindset of the people that run these big tech giants. This is a major antitrust situation here, and people can bitch and say, well, they're a private company, they can do what they want. Not outside their terms of use, they can't. If they put out their terms of use and it's a level playing field for everybody, they cannot sit there and selectively persecute certain groups or people. In this case, it's Alex Jones, Infowars.com, but it doesn't stop there. Why do you think they picked him? Why are they going after him? Because he is big. He's on hundreds of radio stations, millions of followers on the internet. Probably what, I don't even know what it is. 20 million people watch the programs a week. Hundreds of millions of views in the aggregate. And they are losing the info war. The left, the hard left that wants to destroy this country, is losing, and the only way they can have a chance at winning is to fight unfairly, to break the rules, to hit below the belt. That's all they can do. When you silence someone's free speech, what you're saying is you're afraid of what they're gonna say. Not, oh my God, it's hate speech. Hate speech is a bullcrap term. That's a Soviet term. It's, you know, what's hate speech? Anything that someone else doesn't like? Well, anyone could say anything and anyone could not like it. I mean, it's ridiculous. Hate speech is a BS term to shut people down, to shut them up, and to control free speech. That's what it's about. Hate speech is a joke. Hate speech is a one-way street. So if you're, you hate Christians or gun owners, or you want to threaten Donald Trump's life, you've got an open platform. Here's the mic. Go ahead and start, running your mouth. But if you actually want to report the truth on, how many pedophiles the Trump administration has been rounding up, or the Islamic, grooming gangs that are overrunning Europe, or anything that exposes darkness, they want to shut you up. And so now what's happened to Alex Jones, and some people, even conservatives, some of them are libertarians, like, well, I don't like Alex Jones, he gets a little excited. I don't care what your opinion is of him. That's not the point. Personally, I do like him. I don't give a crap if that bothers you. I really don't. I've listened to him for years. I know what this guy's about. He's a patriot, and he can be rough around the edges sometimes, but I don't care, because at least it's being real. Why do you think he has millions of followers? Is it because he's perfect? No, it's because he's real, and he's fighting to get the truth out. Doesn't mean he makes mistakes. He admits to that frequently. Hey, we got to adjust this. I used to think this, but I thought that was crazy, but now I realize it's true. I mean, he goes through all of that. Where do you think it stops? Do you think it stops with him? The same media that celebrates the abortion of millions of babies, that pushes, sexuality on little children, that covers up the Islamic extremist atrocities happening around the world. Those are the people you're going to trust? I don't think so. I marvel at Matt Drudge, because I watched an interview with him and Alex a few years ago, and he predicted all this coming. Not that you couldn't see it in general, but Drudge is not on Facebook. He's not on YouTube. He doesn't use their platforms. He referred to Facebook as an internet ghetto. I didn't quite understand what he meant by that, but it's like, yeah, they control it. That's their little gulag, and if you don't get in line, they delete you. It's like what the Soviets used to do in the real world. Now it's happening in the internet world. That's the 21st century book burning. What they're doing is, this is 21st century Nazi book burning. That's what Facebook is doing. That's what YouTube and Twitter are doing. That's what Apple is doing. Oh, Apple, let's all be good and let's all be no, that's BS. Apple is moving their headquarters to China. They are totally in bed with the Chinese communists. They have Apple factories over there with suicide nets around them because the conditions are so horrific. Actually, I didn't believe it. I went online, I looked at the pictures. Yeah, they got nets around them. I don't know if those pictures have been scrubbed or not. I don't know if you can find it now, but I saw them. I saw them. That's who we're dealing with here. And it isn't just about knocking out conservative voices because they don't like you. This, in part, is about the midterm elections coming up this fall. They're already shadow banning Republican congressmen, senators. They're already shadow banning other people. It isn't just Alex Jones. I know people personally that have had, had strikes against them over nothing because they posted a Christian, a really milquetoast Christian video that I don't know how that could possibly be offensive, but they get a strike on something like that, and it's like, what are you talking about? Like, what? And if you go back to 2016, there were a lot of factors, but of any one single factor that put Donald Trump in the White House, I say it was the combination of Alex Jones and Roger Stone. Like Roger Stone, he's a class act. I like him. And but these guys together, not the only factor, but probably of any one factor, pushed him through into the White House. Thank God. I mean, would you want Hillary in there? Wicked Witch of the West? No. We wouldn't even be having this conversation if she was president right now. But they want to shut down the conservatives. They want to take control of the 2018 elections, and they're not going to stop at rigging the voting machines. They're going to shut them. They're going to break all the rules. They're going to go for broke. They're going to try to steal home plate this November. We need to pray. We need to get people to turn out to vote. We need people to call their congressmen and senators. But we really understand the fight we're in here. Conservatives. I don't know. There's a lot of people that are waking up. The general awareness of the public has grown exponentially. I mean, no wonder CNN's numbers are tanking, MSNBC tanking. But I don't know if we fully realize that these people hate our guts and are at war with us. We can't be sort of like in high school debate mode. No, they want to slit your throat. That's the kind of mentality of these people here that we're dealing with. Look at Antifa. You think those guys are interested in having a friendly debate? No. They're not showing up with books or microphones. They're showing up with clubs, helmets, and bags of excrement that they want to throw at people. Those are not the people you debate with. Anyways, I mean, here it is. Here it is. I'm just going to spin this around. Here you have the Jamestown Sun, Apple, Facebook, other tech companies delete content of Alex Jones. They actually have CNN and other media outlets on his website, not his website, on YouTube, posting their videos on his channel. And it doesn't stop there. Here we have Tommy Robinson, British patriot, who's been banned off Instagram. Why? Well, he's exposing the Muslim grooming gangs over in England. England is being overrun with migrant hordes right now. This is the modern day Midianite invasion is what it is. Well, they're going to shut him up too. Doesn't stop with Alex. One video that I think really puts it all together, it's not been banned yet, thank God, is Paul Joseph Watson, which is an affiliate. It's like a sister website to InfoWars. And it's called The Purge. It's a new video he put out. It's already got like hundreds of thousands of views. And I recommend watching this video and sharing this video. I've already shared it on Facebook, but I recommend you watch it and share it too. He does a better job of breaking it down than me of what's really going on here. So I encourage people to get informed, to keep praying for Donald Trump, pray for InfoWars, and that this gets turned around. See, that's where the enemy overplays his hand. He tries to grab too much of the pie, and it blows up in his face. It's like Haman. It's like the Book of Esther, where Haman gets hung on his own gallows. He's got this plan. Oh yeah, we're gonna wax these Jews. We're gonna smoke them. Yeah. Oh, until his plot gets exposed, and now guess whose neck is in the noose? Now whose head is in the guillotine? Yeah. We can pray for that. We can pray for that. We can cry out to the Lord for justice and justice to be turned to good. It looks bad, but I think this is one of those. This is an opportunity for things to be turned to good, because there's a lot of people out there that are picking up the slack, that are picking up the line, that are fighting back now that they've seen what happened to Alex. A lot of people on YouTube, conservatives out there, just like are now getting into the fight more. So spread this video, check out these links I showed you, and Just keep fighting for America. Thanks for coming out.